بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم والعن أعدائهم. Dua for day 24 of the month of Ramadan. We recite اللهم إني أسألك فيه ما يرضيك وأعوذ بك مما يؤذيك وأسألك التوفيق فيه لأن أطيعك ولا أعصيك يا جواد السائلين. We'll focus inshallah on the first two lines of this dua, in which we ask from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us those things that allow us to please Him and satisfy Him Azza wa Jal, and we seek refuge from Him from what displeases and dissatisfies and bothers and disturbs Him Azza wa Jal. Now, of course, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not a human like us. He's not somebody who has emotions, if we can say. And He's not somebody who is made angry. And for example, when He's made angry, he might oppress, God forbid, or He might do things He wouldn't do otherwise. Or on the opposite, He doesn't get so ecstatic and so happy such that He forgives people who don't deserve to be forgiven, or He gives extra than people deserve, perhaps, or He gives somebody who doesn't deserve extra rewards and whatnot. This happiness and sadness does not affect Him Azza wa Jal. Rather, His sadness and His anger and His satisfaction is displayed through thawab and iqab, through reward and punishment, right? But He has people and He has created servants of His that represent Him. Therefore, and if somebody is to, God forbid, displease them and dissatisfy them, or on the other hand is to please them and to satisfy them and make them happy, it is like He has satisfied and pleased and made happy Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And those are first and foremost the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi, and the Prophets of Allah and the Imams of Ahlul Bayt alayhi afdal salati wa salam. And Imam al-Baqir salamullahi ta'ala alayhi says in a narration, when he was asked about this verse, that وَمَا ظَلَمُونَ وَلَكِنْ كَانُوا أَنفُسَهُمْ يَظْلِمُونَ, Allah speaks of Bani Israel and He says, indeed they were not oppressing us, but rather by doing what they did and transgressing the way they did, then they were oppressing themselves. The Imam says that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is far above being able to be oppressed by humans, but rather He has Azza wa Jal made us to represent Him, meaning if we are to be oppressed, then it's like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is being oppressed. And our wilaya is the wilaya of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Our guardianship is the same guardianship as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because we represent Him in this world. Hence, we must seek the satisfaction of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through the Holy Prophet and His Ahlul Bayt alayhi afdal salati wa salam, and from the Imams, because they represent Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Not only that, if we want to stay away from, God forbid, bothering, or if we can say hurting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa says in a narration, "Man ādā مؤمنا فقد آذاني." Whoever bothers or disturbs or hurts a believer, he certainly has hurt and bothered me. It's a very scary thing, but it's the reality, because this believer is somebody dear to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and dear to the Holy Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And then he says, وَمَنْ آذَانِ فَقَدْ آذَى اللَّهِ, God forbid, and whoever bothers me has bothered Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the Prophet, the Imams and believers, satisfying them is to satisfy Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and displeasing and bothering and disturbing them is to disturb Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and God forbid, may Allah give us a tawfiq to please them and keep us away from disturbing and dissatisfying them. Insha'Allah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.